The story of Argyle Well is not merely a renovation, it is a narrative of architectural archaeology and creative liberation. Nestled within Sydney's Millers Point, the 1842 Terrace house began its life as a singular heritage jewel before being fractured into government-owned flats in the late 20th century. When Welsh Major took on the project, they were tasked with a dual mission: to honor a century and a half of history while breathing a radical, modern spirit into the site. The journey began with a meticulous restoration of the home's original four-story bones. Instead of a modern overhaul that erased the past, the architects chose to listen to the house. Craftsmen were brought in to hand-run cornices in the traditional manner, and the original tallowwood floors were revived using age-old mixtures of tung and orange oils. Every stripped door and replaced piece of hardware served as a silent nod to the Victorian era, ensuring the street-facing identity remained impeccably preserved. However, as one moves deeper into the residence, the narrative shifts from preservation to provocation. The architects introduced a sense of understated complexity, where the heritage shell begins to house elements that feel almost extraterrestrial. In the study, a pod and soot featuring fluted glass and mirrored skirting appears like a futuristic installation, signaling that this home is far more than a museum piece. The design philosophy focused on a loose-fit approach to living. By intentionally avoiding traditional built-in joinery, the architects allowed the rooms to remain flexible and sculptural. The kitchen, for example, is defined not by cabinets, but by a monumental marble island that stands like a monolith in the center of the room. This choice emphasizes the home as a gallery of functional art rather than a rigid domestic space. A pivotal moment in the renovation occurred on the lower ground floor, where the demolition of old plaster revealed a hidden secret. The home was literally hewn from the earth. The discovery of solid sandstone bedrock changed the trajectory of the design. Rather than covering it back up, the architects treated the raw stone as a foundational character, contrasting its rugged texture against sleek, Mondrian-inspired metallic fixtures and quartzite benches. This subterranean exploration led to the creation of a physical bridge between the old and the new. By carving steps directly into the sandstone bedrock, the architects created a dramatic transition that leads from the 19th century terrace into the home's most daring addition, a brutalist concrete pavilion embedded deep into the garden. The concrete pavilion acts as a modern sanctuary, a sharp but harmonious contrast to the Victorian brickwork above. Topped with a lush roof garden designed to blend into the landscape, the structure houses a secondary living and entertaining space. It is here that the home's namesake, the Argyle Well, is honored. Though the original colonial-era well was too fragile to remain fully exposed, it serves as the spiritual and physical pivot point of the new architecture. Inside the pavilion, the well is reimagined as a reflection pool, situated directly beneath a circular skylight. This arrangement creates a portal of light that connects the sky to the deep history of the Sydney ground. It is a space designed for hosting and reflection, where the boundaries between the interior and the garden are dissolved by floor-to-ceiling glass. The exterior landscape further anchors the narrative, with native species and frangipani trees softening the raw concrete of the new pavilion. The garden is not just an appendage, but a vital chapter of the house, featuring water elements and vine-covered walls that provide a sense of seclusion and permanence in the heart of a bustling historic enclave. Ultimately, Argyle Well is a story of evolution rather than completion. The architects and the design-savvy clients viewed the project as an ongoing dialogue between different eras of Sydney's history. By leaving the home unfinished in terms of final furnishings, they allowed the residents to continue evolving with its inhabitants, proving that a historic house can be both a vessel for the past and a bold experiment for the future.